and people were taking pictures of buffalo, and this guy came up and he was shooting the exact same picture that you would see on the information sign. What's up guys? In this video we're going to cover 5 ways for you to level up your photo game. Things you can do to take better photos whether you're using your phone or your camera. Let's get into it. First tip is to add depth. The number one tip, because I love doing this, is to shoot through something to add that bokeh blur or depth in your image. So you can shoot through something, you can use foreground objects to help create that sense of depth too. Whether it's the grass, a fence, or a building, light pole, just something that you can use to create more depth on your photo. Just getting your camera behind something to get that better depth in there. Number 2 is angles. Don't always shoot from the same angle that you would normally shoot from. Try different perspectives. Don't always shoot standing. Move to the hip or get lower. Get down lower to the ground, or move up higher to create a different perspective. There have been many times where I've shot multiple photos of something, and when I move to that perfect angle, checking photos back, and I get that shot, all the other photos just get thrown out. So try different angles to see which one looks the best. Shooting the same thing, but using different perspectives, different angles, different ways you can get that shot. You may find one that works better than the others. Next is lighting. Find natural light sources. Windows are your friends. North windows are often the best for light because they aren't in the full sun and they'll have a pretty even lighting all day long. You can also check your weather. If it's going to be cloudy, it's going to give you great even light, diffused light if you will. Those clouds are going to act like a diffuser for the sun, and it's going to give you a nice soft light. You could also wait for golden hour to shoot. This will give you a lot warmer light in your photos, and you can use that softer, warmer light to create some great photos. Just remember your shooting time is going to be shorter as the sun goes down, so it's best to have your location scouted out so you can know where you want to get your photos at. The 4th tip I've got for you is the framing. If you're taking a picture of a product and you put it on a blank background, at first it will look kind of boring. I mean, you've got the product in there, but think of other things you can add to help frame that subject, and add different things around the edges to add some aesthetic, or frame the subject in the center to make it stand out better. By keeping those other objects just on the edge of the photo, they're not the main focal point and your focus is on the main subject. All those things on the edges around your subject will add the mood or the aesthetic and create a more pleasing photo. You can do the same thing like I mentioned at the start of this video and use an object or something in the foreground to help frame your object or subject, whatever it is you're shooting. And last tip is to just think differently. What are other people not shooting? What angles are they not getting? Where are they not shooting from that might be a cool perspective that you could get? What would be a creative way to capture this photo? What's a different composition you can get? Maybe just moving to the side or getting to a higher vantage point. When you go to those scenic places, you'll often see all those people taking their photos from one spot. Funny thing, I was recently on a trip and people were taking pictures of buffalo, and this guy came up and he was shooting the exact same picture that you would see on the information sign. So ask yourself where you can get a different view of the shot, because the last thing you want to do is to come back home and end up with the same photo of a buffalo that's on the information sign. I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to check out this video next, and I'll see you there.